Good morning and welcome to Gravenhurst, Ontario, the home of the Toronto Antique and Classic Boat Show. It's a world-class event that features some of the finest launches and gentlemen's racers. I hope you enjoy this show. And right now you're looking at Era, a 35-foot launch built by Vic Carpentar. Next up is Mike Windsor's Miss Ellie. This boat is built by Dave Young, who's selling it privately. It's a 20-foot gentleman's racer. Everything's custom made on it. He cast all the hardware himself. He's got many years of experience building wooden boats at Duke Marine in Port Carling. And enjoy this boat. Thank you. One is a 21-foot gentleman's racer designed by Steve Killings, built by Clarion Boat Works with a monochromatic hull. It is very light and very agile and very fast. This is what 65 miles an hour looks like in Little Miss Canada 5, a 18-foot step hydro built by Jeff Hughes from Curtis, Ontario, who loves a fast aerodynamic built boats. Enjoy. Up next is Double Time, a 22-foot gentleman's racer built by Peter Breen with a 315 horsepower Corvette engine, and it features hardware from the 1930s. It is built along the lines of Rainbow 3 hull, and it is a fantastic handling boat, as you can see. Falcon is the last gentleman's racer built by John Hacker. In the foreground is Jeff Mitchell in his Greavette Streamliner, which is designed by John Hacker with the rounded shear line. Up next is Hornet and Palm Beach Days. Both boats are built by Mark Mason, and they are both torpedo hull gentleman's racers built with high output V8 engines. These boats have step hulls that allow them to corner and bank in incredible control. Just outstanding machines. I love the exhaust side ports and the external rudders. Enjoy these boats. If I had to pick between Hornet and Palm Beach Days in terms of purchasing a boat, I would go with the Palm Beach Days boat because of the stain on the mahogany with the red finish, as well as the curved mother-in-law's seat at the front, which is covered. You can just see that at the top of the screen. These boats track beautifully because of the step hull design, and they're very accurate in terms of turning. Just a wonderful design by Mark Mason of New England Boat Works. Next up is Whippet. It's a Ditchburn gentleman's racer with the wide cockpit in the back of the torpedo hull. Peter Breen has used the hull design of the Harry Greening Rainbow series to create some wonderful gentleman's racers. Cash Call is an example of that, 26 feet long, 350 horsepower. Custom hardware from the 1920s. This boat next is Thunder, and it is also a Harry Greening Rainbow Series bottom hull. It's got the windswept windshield, as well as a raised cowling for the ventilators on the engine hatch, and the mother-in-law's seat, period hardware, and it's got the external rudder as well as the side exhaust pipes. Fantastic boat to watch track in the lake and wonderful to race. Great work, Peter. Keep it up. Vic Carpentar's 35-foot launch. What a boat. Karen will tell you all about it.
Bottom of the boat, and custom stainless steel fittings, and just really incredible attention to detail. A real work of art.
I was going to say, this thing really has captured the spirit of the ships for the boats that were built in the years gone by, hasn't it?
Very much so, and it's a huge classic in that it was built by Vic with great attention to detail, but with keep in mind that it's a boat that was meant to be used and used often.
Here's the shear line of Era, the Vic Carpenter 35-foot launch with Tim DeVernant doing a photo set with the owner, and there he is transferring over to the chase boat. Wonderful dual engine Shepherd runabout. This 34-foot launch has a triple cockpit configuration with a sun tanning bed in the back based on the Riva style boats. It is built by Butts and Boats at the Red Leaves project in Minett, and I hope you've enjoyed our boat show review, and I hope you'll come out the second Saturday of July next year for the Toronto Antique and Classic Boat Show in Gravenhurst at the Muskoka Wharf Bay, and I hope you'll also be out August 7th, 2010 to Port Carling for the Muskoka Lakes Association Boat Show featuring the Gentleman's Racer. Some of the finest wooden race boats in North America will be at that show. See you there.